I'm Mega Mike the Movie Man, and today I got a Nicolas Cage kind of movie plan. Today, I'm back with another mega review for you all. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the new movie, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Yeah, I'm going to go over my general thoughts of the movie, so this will be completely spoiler free, so this video is safe for all. I'm going to give you all the good, the bad, and my recommendation on whether you should go out and see this movie or not. So stick around throughout the entire video for that recommendation. But without further ado, let's get started.
Good, because we got another mission for you.
No.
Now to get into the good of the movie. So The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is the new movie that's about Nick Cage, starring Nick Cage. And wow, this is definitely a Nicolas Cage movie. I've been waiting for Nicolas Cage to give us a performance like this for quite some time, because I know he's very talented, he can do some awesome movies, but we've been kind of getting those straight to DVD releases. But no more, we got an amazing comedy out to the theaters, and wow, this was such a fun, great experience. I was busting up laughing the whole time. Other people were laughing in the theater. It was a good community experience with a comedy like this. So really good, funny, surprising moments. Awesome movie references as well. I was surprised how many movie references they were able to plug into this movie. Not of just Nicolas Cage movies, but there's another surprise in there that I'm like, dang, they said that movie. That movie's awesome. Once you see the movie, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, but just really well done. So it's basically like a satire kind of movie in a way, where it's really poking fun at Nick Cage, but it's Nick Cage doing the poking fun, so it just makes for a great experience. And we gotta talk about Pedro Pascal real quick. Pedro Pascal was awesome in this role. To me, this is my favorite performance from Pedro Pascal. You really bought the connection and friendship between him and Nicolas Cage. So they're like a dynamic duo of just entertaining moments. Very good, strong comedic timing as well. And also, there is some heartfelt moments here. I wasn't expecting this movie to have as much heart as it did, but there are some moments where I'm like, oh, okay, I'm getting the feels right here. So really well done. And this movie even has some decent action scenes as well that are kind of like shocking. And you're like, okay, all right. Now we're getting into a little bit of an action thriller. I like it. So this movie overall was a really wonderful experience. I mean, just really getting back to those great comedies we've been so long without. Good job.
What's the worry here, Nick? You've lost some of your talent as an actor?
No.
Now to get into the bad of the movie. So this movie doesn't have a lot of negatives here. Like I said, I really enjoy this movie. It's one of my favorites of the year so far. One thing I'll be a little nitpicky on though is basically the action elements of the movie that really is about driving the plot forward to give us a true movie. It does kind of feel like an afterthought. Like it goes into a whole kidnapping sequence and dealings with the cartel. It feels like, oh, we want this movie to be a funny experience about Nicolas Cage, but we need something for the plot to go forward. And they make fun of that a little bit in the movie too. But, I mean, it's just kind of like, okay, this is an afterthought here. We're going to tack this on so we can make it more of a movie that more people want to go out to. Because everybody loves like, action. Yes, car chases, explosions, right? We got to get some of that into the movie to get more interest and audience out there. So it does feel a little bit like that. But I still think the action was done well enough. So I was actually entertained by it. So even though it was kind of a shift in tone for me, I still was on board with it, even though I think the first couple acts of this movie are really, really strong. I mean, the first couple acts are amazing in this movie. It does kind of slow down a little bit once it starts going more action thriller element to me. But it does pick up towards the end, and this ending is absolutely fantastic. And by the end of it, you're just like, yes, we're getting good comedies again to the theaters. Yes! So really not a lot of negatives here. I mean, really, that's all I can think of is that little action part being tacked on. But other than that, a lot of good components to this movie here.
What is your favorite movie?
That's one of those questions that's impossible to answer. You can't just limit it to one.
Now to get into my recommendation of the movie. So now, should you be going out to see The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent in theaters? Yes, absolutely. Out of all three movies I saw this weekend, between The Bad Guys, The Northman, and then of course this movie, I would recommend this movie the most. This is a movie I think everyone can have a fun time with. Yeah, you're probably going to have even a better time if you've seen a lot of Nicolas Cage movies, but even if you haven't seen a whole ton, I think you'll still get some of the jokes and you'll still be laughing a little bit. If you've seen a lot of Nicolas Cage movies, now you're going to have a heightened experience with this one. But a really good comedy that I think is very easily digestible. Like I said, there's some action thrown in there that will keep other people entertained as well. So to me, it's an easy watching movie. It's a movie where you're like, oh, you know what? I'm getting kind of tired of movies here. But you go in and you're like, woo! This is why I love the movies. This movie just cheered me up, put a smile on my face. So I'm going to highly recommend this movie, especially if you can go out to the theater with this one and you get a really good audience with it and everybody's laughing together. That community experience is just so fun, and that's what I had. So yes, for the theater, I would recommend it for that reason. If you can't get out to the theater, once you can stream this one, I'm telling you, stream this movie. Do what you got to do. Rent it if you have to. I'm telling you, it's a fun experience. I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed with this movie. This is one of the best Nicolas Cage movies I've seen in quite some time. Nicolas Cage back to form. And this shows that, wow, Nicolas Cage does have massive talent. Excellent, excellent. Just well done of a movie.
We could have died!
So that will do it for today's mega review of The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Let me know in the comments below, have you seen this movie and what did you think of it? Or if you haven't seen it, have I convinced you to go out and watch this one? Or just what's your favorite Nicolas Cage movie of all time? I mean, he probably has hundreds to choose from by now. So let me know some recommendations down below because I'm kind of pumped to watch more Nicolas Cage movies after this one. So let's have those discussions down below. Also, if you're just discovering the channel for the first time, make sure you subscribe right now. I'm going to get you all these movie reviews for these new releases, movie rankings, movie news weekly, movie hauls, unboxings, physical media. You talk movies, we talk movies, all on this channel, and you're in the right place. So make sure you subscribe right now, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss when I post a video.
Well, we're waiting.
Also, like the video. Also, if you think I have massive talent as a movie reviewer, make sure you all share out this video to some friends that love movies as well, that you know will watch my videos, because I'm really trying to get this channel that pushed the 400 subscribers by the end of the month, but I need your help. So any fans of the channel out there, it would mean the world to me. Please go ahead and share out this video to as many movie fans as you can. And this is Mega Mike the Movie Man, reminding you to make every day a movie day.